Well, what are your questions about the organization? What excited to be here today? Oh, that is the story that we want to make it do it. Our ability number one, introduce our laws and platform of internet station with social media site. So enjoy what we have today. I'm excited because it's all about making it do what it do.
Oh my, we're gonna have an awesome time tonight. We're excited, run a little bit behind. We have some things that was going on in the university. But we made a new way to do it. I'm excited to come before you because first of all, I am Dr. Denise Smith. And we're gonna discuss a relationship issue. An episode tonight on the Love Cafe, the real love talk show that soothes your love appetite airs tonight on WSW Radio, the number one internet station. The five love language, how to express heartfelt commitment to your mate. The website is WBSW Radio, the internet station 23.wix.com, as well as you can chat with the host by joining as a guest on StreamYard, and the link is streamyard.com/CMWQ 42MB 2Z. Check us out on StreamYard. If you want to share your opinion, stories, or examples live with me and the world, you can go to Seat at WBSW Radio, Facebook.com, we go live on TikTok, and that's at Dr. L. D'Alberto. Then we have 12 Facebook channels that's working. That's Facebook.com, Theta Phi Sigma Guido. Then on top of that, we have Facebook, Dr. Lorenza D'Alberto Smith. So we're excited, and 5-star sports academies. Man, I tell you, we're rolling. We're excited to have all those opportunities here. So truly, let's take an opportunity to check us out on each and one of those social media sites. It's all about making you do what it do. We have other sites that's so important, just like the Riverside FM, which is Dr. L. D'Alberto Smith, as well as Lorenzo D'Alberto Smith. You have Super Live, which you can check us out on WBSW Radio, which is our internet station. Pango.com, which is WBSW-radio-14059. Then you have, again, YouTube. We have 3 channels operating tonight. We have Dr. Lorinda D'Alberto Smith, as well as the Smithway Enterprises. So you can check us out there. So we're excited to have you as a part of each and every one of them. So truly take time to be here with us on those networks. WBSW Radio on demand episodes are available for on Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Instagram, Stitchers, Pandora, Spotify, and Amazon Podcasts, operated by Podserve FM. And you can type in WBSW Radio and all of our episodes that we have that's in the queue. You'll be able to get to them, and they'll be audio only. So check us out on each one of those on-demand episode opportunities through the that we're on. We're excited. WBS Radio, the number one internet station, have listeners and watchers in 60 countries and on 6 continents. We're interactive. We want you to be a part of. So if you're on one of the social media sites, type in your name, type in your comments, whatever you want to share with us is fine. If you want to be live, let us know you're going to be live because we're going to do our best to roll into an opportunity to be live. We see several people that are typing in, saying invite as a co-host and many things. We want you to be a part of it. Invite as a guest. We want you to be a part of it. So we're going to do that as we move forth in the show. So if you're still hanging with us, we'll make sure we get you in here. Now, register for WBSW Radio giveaways by sending your name along with a means of transaction. You got Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle at LorenzoDSmith15@gmail.com. Let's repeat those: Bitcoin, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle at LorenzoDSmith15@gmail.com. If you want to be a part of the giveaway, go on one of the social media sites, type in your name in the comment section, or you can email it to me, as I gave you the email number, the email address. You can email it to us, and we're excited to accept it that way. So truly thank you so much for being one to be a part of our giveaway. Now what we do, we have various items that we wrap off, ready gifts, gift cards, gas vouchers, food vouchers, book bags, movie passes, along with car detail vouchers. We have Greek payroll, professional team payroll, organization payroll. We also have middle school, high school, and we also have opportunity to have novelty items, books. There's many things we're giving away, and we want you to make sure you sign up for it. But that one is for that means of transaction where we'll give you away cash, money in the form of a love offering. We'll give it to you. Ranges from $5 to $150. So you need to register. If you're on here, type in your name. You may have a handle, but type in your name. And if you want to receive the cash that we're giving, go through, type in whatever you want. If you want a Bitcoin, if you're the one that, because everybody knows it's something. Bitcoin, Venmo, PayPal, along with Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, you can get that funding through that way. So truly register for our giveaways. Now, we also ask you to support us by actually hitting the like button. Sow a seed with WVSW radio station by sending us a like. Hit the like button. You only have want you to hit the like button. And I'm sitting here looking at it. I see Sharita's join us. Thank you, Sharita Speaks. She was on here previously. I really appreciate you coming back. And there's a request. Give me a minute, Sharita. Don't go anywhere. I'm going to have you invited in, and I'm going to get you in here. As we get ready to move forward with what we're trying to do, we want you also to support us by monetizing through Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Big O Live, Twitter, Super Live, Tango, YouTube. You have several ways that you can you have a chance to lock up. Now today's show, and the title is The 5 Love Language, How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate. And we're going to focus on things here, and what we truly want to look at is, as our show is named The Love Cafe, that's the show. The podcast is The Love Cafe. We break it down into acronyms: the L, the O, the V, the E, the cafe. It's the real love talk show that soothes your appetite. Since we're talking about a menu, we're going to soothe your appetite. Now, as we talk about the Love Cafe, the menu includes an appetizer or starter, which is known as your lust. What kind of lust do you have? Then you have the dessert, which will be your It is detachment, how you hook up and be with that individual, if that's who you choose to be with. And the beverage is the awakening. As you know, the first thing the waiter or server come to you and say, what kind of beverage you want. You want a libation, you get your libation, some water, get some juice, whatever it is, you get some. But that is to truly awaken you up inside. When you're drunk water and cold water, when it's going down, you just feel it all through your body. Or you drink a libation and you drink it and it just goes through your body. So it's the awakening part. So just remember, the Love Cafe menu includes lust. When you first meet someone, you lust at them because they're attractive. They're built to a certain standard, and it fits what tingles something inside of you. Then the attraction would be the opportunity to get acquainted. You're attracted to them, so now do I want to get acquainted to that person? Then we have the dessert, which is an attachment, where you now are moving toward friendship or moving to a romantic relationship. Then you have the awakening, where you made that decision to move in that direction. That's what we're going to focus on tonight, the Love Cafe. And our title again for the show is The Five Love Language, How to Express Heartfelt Commitment to Your Mate. Another important part about Love Cafe is the acronym. The L, the O, the V, and the E. L means listening, loyal, love, learning, laughter, longing, likability, lovable, lavish. That's the L in the Love Cafe. Pay close attention to the listening, because you must be an active listener. Loyalty is that now you're ready to make a commitment and you're going to be loyal to your commitment. Learning, taking and learning day by day. Love. It is not just a gift, it's an action. In the Love Cafe, you must be willing to commit the action of love. The O in the love acronym is overcoming, observing, oneness, open-heartedness, overjoy, overlooking fault. When we say overcome challenges, we all have challenges. I was on the show talking the other day, and we were talking about the challenges of discipline and self-management. And you need to make sure you understand it requires you to put yourself all in and being able to control your behavior, manage your behavior. That's truly overcoming. Open-minded, if you're open-minded, you want to go into a relationship. You choose to, you must have, but you must vet and do some of the things right. The V in the Love Cafe versus vetting. You must vet those individuals. Go and do research on them. That computer you have, which is your supercomputer, your phone, you can vet anybody you want to vet. See, you vet them because you can see whether this relationship is something you want to move into. Because when you go into a relationship, ability coming into play, that's the next thing. Then you have to look at values. What values do you have that do they connect with my values? Vision. To have a vision for someone, you must be able to always be in a position to be able to see beyond what is in front of you. Validate. You must be able to validate whoever you're with. Viability. How viable are you? So your mate or the possibility of a mate can be viable. Vibrant. Vigorous. Voice. We all have a voice. It's how we use our voice. And virtuous. Are you a virtuous woman or virtuous? You can be and do virtuous things in life. The E is effort. Success comes when you put effort, where you control your time and prioritize how much energy you're going to put in everything. You're going to give all everything if you want to be loved and receive love and give love. You have everlasting. Ultimate goal is to work hard and make sure it lasts. Excitement. Easy going or easy to love. Make yourself easy to love. A lot of people think they're easy, but they're difficult because they have chaos and they don't understand this chaos they have. You have to really take time to realize that they are chaotic. And when you're chaotic, All you bring with it is challenges, bring drama, cause you feel chaos. You don't bring peace. Next, we have empathetic enchanting. It's important that we look at empathetic enchanting. Are enchanting. Have you ever been to the enchanting forest? Have you ever been to it? Now, it looks like it may be that you will not really forest that forest. All right, we have elegant, or you carry yourself that way. Extravaganza, you come and with the bells and the whistles. You have exquisite, or you exquisite, endearing. Those are the words that make up and tie into the love category. Now let's look at the acronym of love and take everything we just went over and see what it adds up to. Number one, empowerment. When you understand how listening and loyalty and love and learning, longing, likability play in a successful, healthy relationship. With the overcoming, serving, open-minded oneness, open-heartedness, overjoy, looking false, vulnerability, vision, validate, vibrance, vigorous voice, and virtuous effort, which requires you to give with time and you can experience the things you desire, everything you desire, everlasting excitement. Easy to go, easy to love, elegant, enchanting. This is all talk about patience. You can't experience the things if you don't have patience. So here, as we move forward, before I move talking about the 5 love language, I am going to go to the site and I'm going to address the request that I received. Let me see where I know it's been, she was here earlier, see if she's still here. I'm going to send her the request, and that should be here we go. We're going to get ready to fingers all in the way, and everybody, invite, send her an invite. She's been on the show before, and she's doing some awesome things over there within Western. To your mate. We're getting a lot of kickback now. It might be where there's a lot of times when internet go in and out. But let's simply talking about what are the 5 love languages. We have identified the 5 love language as a preference, a preferred way in which we would like to be shown love, a preferred way, a preferred method for receiving emotional nourishment in a relationship. Let's repeat that. 5 love languages are preferred ways in which we would like to be shown love. These preferred ways are preferred methods for receiving Emotional nourishment. See, love should be emotional nourishment because it's an action. It's not a gift. Words you just say. We want you to actually to have the action. So when we're talking about the nourishment of the relationship, we want to talk about the particular five languages. First of all, you have the act of service. Acts of service. This is a love language where action speak louder than words. Some people like talking. They have a good vocabulary, presentation. They're charismatic, but they won't do anything they said they was going to do. So action speaks louder than words. So basically, acts of service had to do with how well somebody take care of their partners or mate, physical and emotional need. A person who identifies with this love language appreciate being shown their partner's action, how much they're cared for. Acts of service. Receiving gifts. For those who love language is receiving gifts, they feel more special when receiving a heartfelt physical representation of how much a person loved them. These gifts may sometimes be confused as materialistic things, but it is truly the thought that counts. See, people put time thinking about you, thinking about buying this, and this is amazing. This is probably for the last probably 5, 6, 10 years. I can remember before when I used to go buy cars, I would just go and just pick up the first car, especially when it was at a holiday or sometime. But I found out that I will require me to take 10 or 15 minutes to look at all the cars and see the cars that fit, giving that gift to that person. And they will appreciate it when you take time to look at the card, take time to read the card, take time to sign the card, then take time to give it to them. Receiving gift. It's about the gift, yes, being a symbol of how well I know you, how much I like you. And that's very important. How much I listen to you. That's what receiving gifts are. Quality time refers to uninterrupted focus. You must prioritize that person. See, we're in a time now when people are more loose with their time and they don't, there's so much coming at them. They're trying to do so many tasks at one time. And they forget about the most important task in their life, and that's their family. It's all about, let's make this money, how much money I want to make, or what I'm making it for the family, but you cannot forget your family while you're trying to make that money. Quality time is very important. And that time is when you're together with no distraction. Again, it's about prioritizing the time together. Truly giving your mate your attention. Connecting on an emotional level. Actually listening and being engaged. Words of affirmation. One way to define the love language, words of affirmation would be words of appreciation or words of praise. Words of praise. It's any sort of verbal and even written communication that shows your faith, how much they're loved and why. Thinking about how to give somebody words of affirmation, they're about their being. Words of affirmation. See, when you give words of affirmation, you will have the opportunity to address the personal qualities that person brings. How generous they are. Sometimes people think they're generous when they're really not. People are selfish. It's me too. Sorry, me first. And me too. Me first attitude. So you want that person to show kindness. You want that person to be flexible. You want that person to be gentle. How you speak and respond when people ask you a question really says a whole lot about your gentleness, your kindness, and whether you're compassionate. Oh yes, it goes into play. If you always barking and simply thinking that's the best, that's a disrespect. You see, sometimes it's easier for you to do it, but it's harder for you to accept it and come back to you. Don't do anything to people that come back at you in the same manner, because you might not be emotionally stable enough to handle them coming back. You have to be very careful how you present yourself, because you can present yourself in a foul way. And being in that foul way will allow others to see you for who you really are. Who you really are. Physical touch. If you feel comfortable, loved, and secure when you are physically connected to your mate, then physical touch might be your primary love language. It is about using your body to express connection and love. See, you have to be kind of careful. People have to be kind of careful. You want the same. You want everything in all that love languages, but you're not willing to give it. You blame it on I don't know how. Then when you're told, in essence, because you asked, then you do not want to take an opportunity to do it. You're going to blame it on, well, I never did it, I haven't done it with certain people. Well, that's fine. That is fine. But understand that when someone asks you for that, you, and especially as your mate, you need to get it. Just like you ask for acts of service, just like you ask for receiving gift, just like you ask for words of affirmation, just like you ask for quality time, when you ask for physical touch. I don't even know if you're not. You're already taking yourself out of the situation. You had that old saying, you're 20% out, 80% in. Some may be 60-40. So you have to check yourself and make sure you don't get caught up in it. What is the seventh love language? We just talked about 5. And this is things you should know about the 7 new love languages. Number 1 is activity. Number 2 is appreciation. Number 3 is emotional. Number 4 is finance. Number 5 is intellectual. Number 6 is physical. And number 7 is practical. See, a lot of us operate on theory. See, there's a love theory as well. And you operate on the theory, but what is the practicality needed to make sure people can understand where you're coming from? Love, that's me. Love is an action. It's not a theory. Too many times we're trying to use, well, of course we got the degree here, the degree here, the degree, this degree, this degree. We're using the theory because we learned it in the book, but you must put it in action. It's amazing how I was sitting there today thinking and working with a young man today. I thought about it. I said, now, he's an intelligent young man, but he taught theory, but he's not able to put any practicality together. He can't put what he has on a piece of paper, what he needs to be able to do. The seventh love language, again, activity, appreciation, emotions, financial, intellectual, physical, and practical. These are various love styles represented in many different ways. There are receiving love in a relationship. Seventh love language. Now, understanding the seventh love language and the 5 gives you an opportunity to have a clear thought process about benefits. See, the benefits of understanding the love language are there. See, understanding and implementing love language in your relationship helps to guarantee that you and your mate are going to feel more satisfied in the relationship. If you're not feeling satisfied, it's because you're not understanding your own love language. You don't know how to put it into play, or you choose not to put it in play. So if both people understand their own love language, then their mate love language, they're going to feel more taken care of and more satisfied. Because they're going to see the way their mate shows love and appreciate that. Understanding our love language and the benefits that comes. Let's look at some specific benefits. See, understanding love language reduces confusion and resentment. It transforming relationship from frustration to fulfilling. Love languages go hand in hand with effective communication. Say that again. Love languages go hand in hand with effective communication. It provides a shared vocabulary that makes it easier to express needs and desire. There is a difference between needs and desire. See, your desires is wants. Needs must have. That's why our Lord and Savior, even if you read the word and study the word and understand the word, not interpret the word, understand the word, you will be able to see when he says, I'm going to give you everything your heart's desire. But it's based on what you need. Based on what you need, not what you want. So when you have the opportunity to express your needs and desires, and it's going to be done without guilt and misunderstanding. See, when people struggle with understanding their own needs and desires, When you come to them and talk with them, they struggle with understanding where you're coming from. And when it's not the way they think it should be, they use sign language. I have to put that one because a lot of times we want to shame, we want to insult, we want people to feel guilty as well as they need to be right. So let's make sure we understand that the reducing of confusion and resentment about understanding the benefit of love language. Other benefits of understanding love language are deeper emotional connection. The ideal is for a relationship to be successful, you must emotionally connect. You cannot emotionally connect with someone when you're emotionally unstable. You're emotionally immature. You can't connect with them. So when you hear people come and talk about their relationships on these social media sites, the first thing they say, well, my previous mate could not emotionally connect with me. That's because you're not connected yourself. You are immature. You are also at a point where you are unable to emotionally manage your life. You manage your life on feelings. That's the easy way. Manage it on thinking and believing. Let's get beyond feeling. Feeling is just one of the emotions, just like anger. We have to make sure grief. We have to make sure we can manage our emotional connection. He's speaking your partner's language creates a sense, just remember, a sense of being understood and appreciated. That is a big challenge when you wind around people who pretend they understand you. Then they pretend they appreciate you. They only appreciate you when you're doing something for them. As long as you're providing for them, they appreciate you. But when it comes back, when you have to receive that, they can't. See, when you understand and appreciate others, it strengthens the emotional bond, fostering intimacy and mutual respect. Tell people don't appreciate you or don't try to understand, they don't respect you. And they can be right around you on a full-time basis. When people show themselves, believe what you see. It's time to move the season forward. Because they may not be ready, they may not want to go. They already have their plans to go somewhere else. They stay around because they think they're pleasing you. Really, really look at where you are. Improved communication is another benefit. Knowing how someone best receives love makes communication more efficient and impactful. See, rather than guessing or becoming frustrated, you can directly offer what your mate needs to feel love. Conflict resolution is another benefit. Many conflicts stem from feeling unloved and misunderstood. See, when mates understand each other's love language, they can navigate through challenges on a more compassionate level. and work towards solutions without necessarily hurting each other or their feelings. Strong and more fulfilling relationship is a benefit when you understand your five love languages. See, when you understand your five love language, this empowers you to nurture your relationship consistently. Both partners cares for leading to a greater satisfaction and harmony. This puts you where you understand the benefits, you understand the love language, one through 1 through 5, are the five love languages, and the seventh, it leads to you to how to express the five love language. See, to express the five love language, speak words of affirmation through compliments and encouragement. For example, say I love you frequently. It's only a gift. There's no good action behind it. Giving genuine compliments like, you look incredible. Offering encouragement when they're working on a goal. Give quality time by providing undivided attention. I mean, you can't be there when people give them attention. You want to go to your supercomputer and check something because it's buzzing, right? You know, you put it down. You got to have a timeout time for your devices. Now we have receiving gifts. This is making dinner, running an errand, also being thoughtful, symbolic, sending flowers for no particular reason, buying a small sentimental items that remind you of them. It's amazing. You can simply take a card and write on, proud of you. It shouldn't be, you should know why that person's proud of you. To actually receive a card that says, I'm proud of you, what you feel. Use physical touch through hugs and holding, other gestures of affection. Examples is hugging or kissing, holding hand when you're walking, watching television, sitting close to them on the couch, understanding a partner's primary love language is the key to making them feel loved and appreciated. Being able to express yourself is important. When we talk about genders, let's look at it. What is the most men's love language? Why there is no single most love language for all men? Quality time, physical touch are frequently cited as the most popular for men in the United States. Other common love language for men includes acts of service, which can manifest as being supported or providing for a mate. Words of affirmation, such as giving compliments. See, additionally, acts of service and words of affirmation are significant for men and men, reflecting their emotional needs and preference. Found the most common men's love language is often considered physical touch. This is due to its significant expression that you care and you're willing to connect with this mate in a relationship. However, quality time is also highly valued, especially with the younger men. So that's indicating that both forms of affection are important in different contexts. These are what men I'll give you down. No single one love language for men, all men, but quality time and physical touch is cited frequently. Then you have acts of service is a common one as well. And words of affirmation. If you care, show you care. We have a saying from the career I spent a lot of years in, and that career was in education. And in education, we dealing with children trying to bridge the gap. They care when they know you care. See, when you show you care, they care. So as we move forward, we want to look at the most women's, what is most women's love language. The most common love language for women is often considered quality time. So this means that women value spending meaningful time together and receiving emotional support. Additionally, women tend to prefer sweet action over sweet words, indicating that tangible gesture of love is more impactful for them. In contrast, more men may be more flexible and swayed by both words and action, while women generally value quality time, physical touch as their primary love language. We must understand the preference. By understanding these preferences, it can help couples communicate more effectively. It can grow your relationship. It can strengthen a healthy relationship where it allows you to be the best version of yourself and have the best possible relationship there is. Tonight we talked about the 5 love languages, and the title of today's show is Love Language. Basically, we will focus on how to express heartfelt commitment to your mate. It was great coming before you tonight. God is so good. I want to thank each and every one of you all for taking time to be here with us. We want to let you know we love you with all our heart. On tomorrow, we have our sports talk show. We just had the CFP college football playoff first ranking. We're going to talk about that a little bit tomorrow. Talk about some of the rankings in the high school. Talk about how teams are moving. We're going to let them move into the playoff because this is first round for certain states. Until we can get to about the quarterfinal, we'll begin to pick up more matchups. Right now, we're going to do rankings for each one of the high schools in the southeastern part of the United States. We're also going to look at the national ranking. We're going to look at local black colleges and universities. We got full load on the format. Now, check us out tomorrow. We look forward to having you as part of our show. And we'll be ready to close out at the time of that show. This is an early show scheduled for 3:30. So check us out at 3:30 tomorrow. We're going to make it do what it do. Be safe. Take care of yourself. Dr. Lorenzo D. Smith, and this is WBSW Radio, the #1 internet station. Tonight Show with Love Cafe podcast, if you want to call it that. We thank you for the support. It's our 8th year. God has been so good. So each one of the listeners, each one of the watchers, I just want to say thank you so much because we could not do it without you. As we get ready to close the show down, I want you to keep this in mind. This is our theme because we're working hard to make sure we can continue for 8 more years. It is all about hard work and dedication. Hard work and dedication. You have a blessed rest of the night. And I'll see you tomorrow if it's God's will. Be safe. Get it spin and get it going. Internet is acting up, so truly, if you come in, we'll wrap it up with that song, Hard Work and Dedication. Be safe, take care of yourself, and we'll see you on tomorrow.
Dedication, you know, you're stronger than you know. Believe in yourself. You're so intelligent. And the reward on the side is where I'm working. I'm telling you, it's raining, it's pouring. My hustle over blood is on the toys. You can go.